Minecraft 1.18 is around the corner, and we've already got a huge collection of mods that have made the jump to 1.18. Of course, this was done via snapshots, but most of them will be functionally ready to go when 1.18 drops. All the mods already available for 1.18 are fabric-based mods, as they're the faster ones to jump over to this new update platform, and we'll start seeing some forged ones soon. Starting off with, we have Croptopia. Croptopia is a mod that adds in a bunch of new plants as well as foods that you can have inside of the game, with over 58 more ground plants, 26 new tree crops, and 200 different foods in total. Croptopia is a very good way to spice up your diet in Minecraft if you've had enough of the typical vanilla options. Next up, we have the Repurposed Structures mod, which adds in a whole bunch of new structures, taking existing vanilla features and structures and creating whole new variants or modifications to them, including a majority of different biomes, essentially giving the spawning structures of the Minecraft world a whole new different look. For example, going into certain biomes such as the desert biome, instead of just having typical desert villages as well as your normal default outposts, they're actually desert-based outposts. Most structures have been adjusted to have more different variations and styles that can lead to different variations of them being spawned in different biomes, leading to more of a biome variation on structures, making each biome seem a lot more different and a lot more alive than what they were previously, due to more structures that fit the design and theming of said biomes. Next up, we have the mod known as Adorn. Adorn is a decoration and furniture mod for Minecraft that adds in many different decoration blocks such as chairs, sofas, drawers, stone torches, kitchen blocks, and so many other beautiful different decoration variations that you can use in your buildings and homes. Adorn is ultimately a really useful mod if you want to add a bit more variation towards your decoration style that you will implement into your actual buildings, instead of being stuck to the default using stairs and slabs and stuff along those lines to make some decorations, ultimately being a very good vanilla plus space Minecraft mod. Next, we have the Skin Layers 3D mod. Now this one is pretty self-explanatory. Basically, the idea behind this is instead of the usual flat second layer of a player's skin, it will actually be modeled with a 3D version of it, basically making it so that your skin on Java Edition pops out just that little bit more like it would on the Bedrock version of Minecraft, especially if you're using one of those pre-made skins that Minecraft provides you in those skin packs. Next, we have Not Enough Animations. This mod brings in a lot of missing third-person animations from the first person, or modifies them to be better representative of how they should look like or act like in the first or third person, making little adjustments such as putting your arms in a position where it looks like you're holding the reins of a horse, or you're holding the actual moving paddles on the boat, and other bits and pieces along those lines, as well as removing having the second item in your offhand when you're using a crossbow or a bow, making it so the shield blocks your body. Maps can be visible from other players if they're in your hand, as long as they've seen that map before, and so many other little interesting tweaks along those lines that just make the animations that much more fluid and smoother and nicer. Next, we have a mod known as Blockus. Blockus is a mod that adds in a massive amount of new blocks that will require the use of the stone cutter to make a majority of them. It adds in a few new naturally generated items such as limestone, marble, bluestone, and white oak trees as well, giving you the ability to fuse lava, magma blocks, water, blaze, and make a collection of different other style of bricks along those lines, with some souls, sandstone, teal, and charred nether bricks, colored tiles, stained stone bricks, colored redstone lamps, beveled grass, pattern wheels, futurino block, asphalt that makes you go extremely fast, kind of similar to what's in Terraria, and so many other different styles of blocks along those lines, ultimately allowing you to be a little bit more creative with your theming and decorating of your builds and designs, especially when you want to create them in certain biomes, such as more nether selections to make your builds more suitable to the nether. Next, we have Simple Voice Chat. Simple Voice Chat adds in a whole new variant of voice chats to Minecraft. Not only does it add a proximity voice chat that you might have seen in the likes of 𝓽𝓱𝓲𝓷𝓰𝓼, but it also allows the ability for group chats and other bits and pieces along those lines. Ultimately, this is the voice chat that you've seen pop up in a bunch of popular YouTube series such as 𝓽𝓱𝓲𝓷𝓰𝓼, and it's ultimately really useful and really easy to work with, and of course, it's already on 1.18. Hi, beat-ups!
I hate.
Next on the list, we've got more Axolotl variations. If you really do love the Axolotl mod, and I can definitely attest to this, they're really cool creatures in Minecraft. This is a mod that will add in a whole new set of variations towards them. Instead of just the simple few that we have in default Minecraft, we've got a collection of different variants. We've got 𝓼𝓱𝓲𝓷𝓰𝓼, golden green, skulk, dark, red, glow axolotl, white, and cyanide, which is absolutely beautiful because it's just so many cool little things. And the glow glow axolotl is like, it does exactly the same as the glow squid. It glows in the water and can spawn on the caves, like, you know, the cool things. And hey, if you've gotten this far into the video, I'd like to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button down below. We're trying to get to 50k before the year ends, and whilst that is definitely a stretch and a half, it'd be appreciated if you join along on the ride. Continuing on though, we have the Wandering Collector. Now, have you ever wanted your wandering villages to be a little bit more useful than what they are? Well, this mod intends to make the Wandering Trader a little bit more interesting by taking one of the concepts from Simply Sark's suggestion video and implements it. Basically, whenever a player dropped item despawns or gets destroyed, the stacks will get internally added to a list and will have a chance to show up next time when they're trading with a Wandering Trader. Basically speaking, you will have a chance to get your items back off of the Wandering Trader if you accidentally lose them. Of course, the items will only ever appear in that list once though, so if you kill the Wandering Trader without taking the trade, that item will be gone forever. Anyhow, we've got 𝓵𝓷𝓷𝓴𝓼 next, which is basically just a mod that brings all the mobs that were in Minecraft Dirt, or all the mob variations, into the normal Java version of Minecraft, giving you all the different chicken variations, cow variations, sheep variations, pigs, bunnies, the Jolly Llama, Furnace Golem, Melon Golem, and so much other bits and pieces along those lines, just giving us the variation of mobs that were lost when Minecraft Earth was shut down. Next up, we've got the expanded storage mod. Now, this is the classic cursed chest storages that got changed into more of a useful mod by having different variations of chests that has more storage in them, whilst also keeping the cursed variations of those chests being able to stack them vertically or horizontally in a weirder direction than what you would normally do. Next, we have Bountiful. Bountiful is a mod centered around a single block called the Bounty Board, and items appear within. The idea behind this mod is that this Bounty Board will give you a collection of different random bounties, varying some simple tasks to do in Minecraft to some more harder, more difficult things to do, whether it be killing a certain amount of mobs, collecting certain items, or doing various other different tasks for various different rewards depending on the difficulty of the task. Ultimately, it's a really just cool little bit of a mod just to add into your average Minecraft world. If you just want to have an extra thing that you can do on the spare for when you're a little bit bored for a day, you don't want to do some building or exploring, you just want an excuse to do something different for once, this is ultimately a really good mod for that. Next, we have more glass. This is a very simple mod that adds in a few key blocks that ultimately add to a bit of a more creativity ability to make some fun buildings with glass. This mod adds in glass slabs, stained glass slabs, glass stairs, and stained glass stairs. Ultimately very useful, and they all seamlessly connect transparency wise with the normal block counterparts of their thing, ultimately adding for a bit more decorational purposes for glasses, such as better roofings and other things along those lines. Next, we have Paintings Plus. Now, this is just a mod that is in a huge collection of new paintings, just adding for extra decoration in your Minecraft world. Ultimately, there's a lot of different mods you have to download to work with this one, so I guess it's all up to you, because there's a few dependencies that this fabric version needs to run on, but it's ultimately really cool overall anyhow. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Pick this video into the playlist on screen now if you want to watch some more mod videos. Anyhow, goodbye.